Okay, starting to record. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. How's it going, everyone? Official Abdul55. Welcome back to another reacting video where today we will be reacting to Xbox's newest and first time handheld game console. And we've been waiting for this for a very long time. And you know what? It felt like this is a really good time to really push another competitor into the scene, because we all know at this point Nintendo Switch 2, it's gone absolutely dystopian at this point. It's gone extremely dystopian, and you keep on hearing it until now. You're hearing more crazy stuff that's going on, crazy terms and rules that they put in. Like, for example, they say, okay, fine. One rule that's more understandable is the fact that, okay, if you jailbreak your Nintendo Switch, they will be able to break your console. Fair enough, but at the same time, you're breaking a console. You're breaking that, and at the same time, this is just on top of my head. At the same time, you're tossing game prices up all the way to around £80, $80 more precisely. It doesn't make any sense in my opinion, and other crazy things which I just forgot in my head anyways. But yeah, today we're just reacting to this brand new. This is an ROG. ROG. Last time I heard of the name ROG was Asus, and it was just known for PC parts and PC hardware. Realistically, I don't know why I said PC parts, but yeah, just by looking at the comments of it over here, the first one over here, it says, I guess I buy this instead of the Switch 2." I haven't even seen it fully. Like, I only saw it like 4 seconds of it, and I was like, you know what? I have to react to this. I have to, and because Xbox did their showcase just no, was it just today, or was it yesterday? Because I saw it, but it never really came across the attention and so on and so forth. There was not much of a groundbreaking news that, oh, this is what they're going to reveal and so on and so forth. So that's nice. So of course this is just the behind the scenes features and so on and so forth. But other than that, let's see.
For the first time, a player is going to be able to hold the power of the Xbox experience in their hand and take it with them anywhere they want to go.
This is a breakthrough moment for Xbox.
Thank you. You read my mind. RGB. Nintendo, you have never thought about that, and I don't think you will think about that. RGB. There you go. I like this. I like this. I love this.
Ruthlessly player first, game first, Xbox.
I'm gonna have to lower down the volume. My goodness me. It's all the way to like 100. My goodness. Every single time. Anyways.
Experience.
The familiarity makes a huge difference. It just feels like you are home.
It's all about putting gaming front and center. We want to make this feel like it's a device that's built for players. That's our...
That also reminds me of one of those, I think it was an Asus. They tried to make their own handheld game console, which is similar to the Steam Deck. And yeah, where is that, by the way? But other than that, like, it looks awfully similar to that.
whole goal.
Welcome to Xbox Ally.
Xbox Ally.
So in partnership with Asus, we're going to be releasing two devices, the Xbox Ally and the Xbox Ally X. And the first thing you're going to notice about these devices is this new design.
I'm assuming that one is going to be a pro console and one is just going to be a low range console, similar to Xbox Series S and Xbox Series X.
For me, it feels like I'm holding an Xbox.
That looks elite.
It goes back to the Xbox game controller. People have muscle memory, the shape,
the way it fits in your hands, the asymmetrical thumbsticks, the ABXY. And imagine just pulling that apart and dropping in a full color, rich display to put the game right into your hands.
Wait,
That's
let's
full
see where
color,
the... Aha! Okay, so that's where the handout is. All I'm gonna say is this, yeah? As much as I respect PlayStation, yeah? As much as I respect PlayStation 5, this is the new controller I got because the other one had stick drifting problems. This is nice. I like this, you know, when you're able to hold it, grip, and so on and so forth. But for me personally, I prefer the Xbox version. You know, when you do something like this, you know, you have on your of course you grab on your so for example on my left hand can grab this nicely, and my thumb rests well on my left thumb rests well on the top part, whereas my right one fits well with the bottom one. Yes, it can also fit well with the left one, but ergonomically it doesn't make any sense because you want to reach for the buttons and so on and so forth. But I kind of like this sort of layout personally. But other than that, I do love both of them. So yeah, it's all good. Let me just put that there.
rich display to put the game right into your hands.
That's where this project started, bringing the Xbox experience into a handheld category.
The color of the buttons, that familiar ergonomic gamepad feel.
Once again, the RGB is it's spot on. I loved it. I love it.
The rumble feedback and the haptics, that just feels so natural.
You pick it up, it looks like an Xbox, it feels like an Xbox, it plays like an Xbox.
Okay.
I love the screen. The screen is absolutely gorgeous.
We thought about the brightness that you needed on the panel. 1080p, 120 hertz refresh rate, and BRR.
It was so important to us.
I mean, something I should have said on my Nintendo Switch 2 reaction was, it's 2025. I think I did, but it's 2025. It's expected at this point to have 120 hertz refresh rates on your screens. Like, for example, look at my phone. My phone is an iPhone 13 Pro. This phone came out in 2021. And it has 120 refresh, 120 hertz refresh rate, and yeah. So it's, like I said, it's expected, but it's also nice as well. So yeah.
That the experience from both the hardware and software side feel like an Xbox device from the moment you turn it on.
That's what people love about consoles. Press the power button and play. No configuration necessary. I just want to play games.
So let's take them to games. Let's take them straight to Xbox. Let's take them straight into what they want to do. You know that amazing moment when they
I'm a bit skeptical on that.
you're about to have a fun time? Let's
Okay.
bring that to handheld.
Everything's coming together across the silicon, across the hardware, across the operating system to really deliver that.
Hang on, I did mention ROG, right? Yep.
You know that amazing
Yeah,
moment
it's
when Xbox
Asus
on the
ROG.
screen, you know you're about to have a fun time?
Yeah,
Let's
Republic of
bring that
Gamer.
to handheld.
Everything's coming together across the silicon, across the hardware, across the operating system to really deliver that Xbox first experience that players have been asking for. The full gameplay experience that you expect on a PC.
It looks nice. Another thing, the design. The design looks great. Something I do believe Nintendo could improve on it, but because they're so corporate minded, all they care about is just money, really. All they care about is just money. If EA does this, of course they would not do this, but if they actually do this, I wouldn't be surprised if they end up failing. But other than that, like, you can sort of like tell if the intentions is really meant for gamers or it's meant for money, which is their priority. Of course, both are important, but which one is the priority most?
It's now available in your hands. The Xbox Ally is designed to be your great portable gaming companion, allowing you to bring your entire library of games with you on the go.
It's just a super flexible device. It's going to give me a great balance in terms of the battery life and the performance. It also has fantastic cloud playing experiences built into it.
It gives you all the performance that you seek for AAA
Okay.
gaming.
7-inch IPS 1080p 120 hertz. That's fine. Yeah, 1080p it's fine. I mean, I have no issues with that. AMD Ryzen Z2. Sorry. Goodness me. I just came from eating. Yeah, so AMD Ryzen Z2A, which is the APU, 16 gigabyte memory, 512 gig storage, and 60 watt hour charging.
Wonderful
Okay.
length of battery life, given the new efficient processor it has and large battery size.
If you've played a console, this is what you'd expect it to be. Use your Game Pass to get games, remote play to your console. It's a very familiar experience.
The Xbox Ally is great. The Xbox Ally X is the best handheld I've ever tried.
Xbox Ally X is really designed for the most demanding players who want a premium experience, including the highest resolutions, the highest fidelity, and the highest frame rates.
Okay.
The Xbox Ally X is really for someone that is seeking that next level of gaming.
This is your
APU or GPU? I'm assuming that's gonna be GPU. I'm a bit dumb. So this is the high end version. So okay, so 7-inch. Okay, same thing. Extreme. Okay, 24 gig memory, 1 terabyte storage, and 80 watt. So the only upgrade is just the memory, storage, and battery. Okay.
Your absolute behemoth. All the bells and whistles. You've maxed out your storage, the performance of the product and the chip.
The Ryzen AI Z2 Extreme is the absolute best in terms of handheld processors that you can have today.
The industry-leading AI engine in your handheld device. Inconceivable even 3 years ago.
We have integrated in the power of AI experiences in ways that haven't even been imagined.
That means for
Okay.
players that's easier to enjoy, easier to start, and having help, AI is a companion for players.
Think of all the use cases that would blend AI-based audio, AI-based gaming assisting functions, AI-based rendering capabilities.
We wanted to build a handheld that can play the latest AAA games. I'm super excited. We've done something really, really good together.
A perfect
All right.
blend of performance, power efficiency, functionality, and amazingly, this is just the beginning.
I have a feeling that this might pressure Sony PlayStation to bring back the PSP series. And this is just out of my own personal opinion. Because everyone is now doing it. Steam is doing it now now new to the game. Switch 2, everyone knows about Switch 2. And now Xbox is now into the now coming in. I feel like PlayStation might bring back the PSP, which they sort of did with the I forgot what it's called, but it's like a PS5, but you have to leave your PS5 connected, but you have a massive screen and so on and so forth.
What do we call this? I call it the pizza box.
It was called the cardboard unit. Is what they meant us. This was from Asus. This is the very beginning stages of what would become Xbox Ally and the Xbox Ally X.
When we started prototyping, there were a lot of naysayers internally saying that, hey, look, Asus, you don't have game content. We went to Microsoft and say, hey, Microsoft, is there an opportunity for us to build a handheld category with Windows?
So we did actually get a functional build of Windows running on this, and you could play a game.
Oh yeah, we powered it on. I think I played Quake on it.
So that means you can also play Steam games as well. Because if so, it's going to be a bit difficult when it comes to competing against the... Look at that guy's face smiling. It's going to be a bit difficult when competing with Steam OS, because Steam also has that as well. So if that also comes in. So if it has Windows enabled in there, can you also download Steam as well? And if so, or probably maybe, in my opinion, Steam is going to say, no, you can't do that, and so on and so forth. There could be a possibility.
The handheld gaming community is absolutely one of the most enthusiastic community we've seen. They provided so much feedback with our first rendition of Ally.
We realized there are so many things that our community can tell us that we can do a better job.
It came down to the fact that these devices were not really truly gaming-oriented devices, the way we think about consoles and Xbox.
Hey, let's have Microsoft come in and revamp the software on this, turn it into an Xbox without getting rid of everything that makes Windows great. Let's turn this into a console worthy of the name console, worthy of the name Xbox.
That was the moment where we said, wow.
That's when all the light bulbs started to go off.
So we decided to start a partnership with them and do something wholly unique for us as Xbox.
We
Okay.
have different yet very complementary capabilities. You have ASUS making industry-leading hardware, and you take Xbox and you bring all of the experience we have in console and in gaming and bring that together into this portable device.
How do we start
Interesting.
with this and add this to make it feel like a combination of ASUS and Xbox working together?
I've realized something.
But at the end of the day, you're doing some form
Where's the D-pad?
of the flat fingers. You get a device like this, and that makes it just so much more comfortable to hold on to the entire time.
That opens up more access to your index fingers with your shoulder bumper, as well as those triggers at the back. It just feels more intuitive.
No one has ever seen this before, and this was a request from you as a kickoff for like a proof of concept.
Oh, D-pad's
If
there.
we
Okay.
put an Xbox
Okay.
button on an ASUS Ally.
You could imagine a world where that button on this device was the Xbox button that you see on an Xbox controller.
When we were talking to the designers at ASUS, they were basically saying, well, our products, they're not round, they're angular chisels and angles. And so this is the new Xbox button shape.
To place the Xbox Nexus on
Whoa,
the
new
Xbox
Xbox.
button.
It doesn't look much different. I know this is ripped, but it doesn't look much different. New Xbox button shape. What the? I don't get it.
Shape.
To place the Xbox Nexus on the rhombus is such a beautiful representation of the marriage of the precision, the robustness of ASUS's design, and the power of Xbox.
Something that I think is really cool is we have a micro texture, which is that little Easter egg that starts to hint to the partnership between ASUS and Xbox.
It is the best of Xbox. It is the best of Windows. Working with ASUS and creating something specifically designed to help gamers have the
Mad.
experience that they have so long dreamt of.
Until now, the experience that you could have on the
A player
go was
first
just not even
experience.
remotely close to the experience that you could have playing games at home.
You look at this device
Okay.
in your hand and you're just blown away. How did we put this incredibly high-end console into a handheld?
I think once people hold it in their hands for the first time, they're going to be sold. Instant on, get right into your game.
It looks premium, but I'm also going to assume that it's going to look feel premium as well.
Feels like everything you wanted a handheld to be, but it wasn't quite getting there. This is it.
When you boot up your Xbox Ally, it's going to boot into the Xbox experience.
We're turning off the desktop and other processes to optimize for gaming. That lets you have all of this memory back that can go just towards your games.
I don't have to think about Windows. All I have to think about is my game and being focused on my game and how I'm going to get my highest score, how I'm going to be able to complete that level. Those are...
Well, if you want to make the player think about that, then might as well just get rid of the Windows OS and so on and so forth. But other than that, if you're gonna put in the Xbox One operating system, go for it. I mean, I think that's more of like a better alternative. Or if you have a much better OS, please do bring it. Don't make it dull or boring. My God.
They're right there from you.
You're just one button press away from getting your game bar that allows you to access various functionalities, utilities, and settings.
Game bar is going to bring all this fantastic utility there for you. You'll be able to, see the performance of the games. You'll be able to send messages to your friends.
Your most recently used games, connecting to a Wi-Fi network, or changing the volume.
If I wanted to bring some app experiences thanks to the game bar, like Discord and stuff, I don't have to leave my gaming experience.
We've made it really
So Discord is in there as well. Okay, so it is not like Nintendo, whereas they said, oh, we have our own version of Discord, but you're gonna have to pay some money towards that. Basically doing an EA move at this point, or Ubisoft move at this point. Or you want to use this sort of service, you're gonna have to pay for it as well. I believe that they used one service, and that service is okay. There's one thing that I liked about the Switch 2, and that is the ability to download a game where if you do not have the game but your friend has the game, you can also download it, which that has been there since the Nintendo DS. I remember playing with my friends Mario Kart DS. They'll literally be like, okay, I can transfer it to you without using Wi-Fi, that you can download and play, or and play Mario Kart together, and so on and so forth. So bring that back is also nice, but yeah, but with other things, nah. Overall, I do not feel satisfied. But this looks low-key promising. It feels like, yes, it can be a competitor towards the Steam Deck, but I don't know. I don't see this being the on top of the leaderboard and so on, but let's carry on.
Meeting the players' needs rather than having the players find it.
But what's so special about the Xbox Ally is that you can play all of the games that are available on Windows from whatever storefront or launcher that be. All of them are available for you on the go.
You don't have to kick out to a bunch of different launchers. You go to one shared library and they're all there for you.
The real magic of Xbox Play Anywhere is the fact that I'm taking my progression, my achievements with me anywhere that I go.
That's your identity, that's your library, it's the community that you have, anywhere you are, not where the device is. Xbox is about you.
Not, I want to play that, I need to go over there.
If it's about me, then I would really appreciate to have more exclusives. If Xbox brings in more exclusive, my God, you look like you're about to sneeze. But yeah, if Xbox were to get more exclusives into their system, for the love of God, I would literally buy your console. But other than that, now you're tossing your consoles up because, hey, GTA 6 is around the corner, and we're expecting some really good forecasts right now. Yeah, but what if most people decide to buy to buy it on PlayStation 5, which most likely it will be a chance? Then you lot will look like idiots, in my opinion. So I just don't see the point of you escalating your prices. I don't see why. But yeah, essentials. Get games made for Xbox, made for your consoles. That's it. That's how you convince people. That's how you convince gamers nowadays on how to, to sell them, even with your own ecosystems and so on and so forth.
No, I want to play the game I want to play. Like anywhere. What game do you want to play? Here it is.
Xbox is everywhere. Whether you download it, play locally on your device, or you...
That is true. Xbox is everywhere. I remembered seeing and recorded this on Snapchat. Forza Horizon 5 on the PlayStation 5. I was like, what is going on? And then that's when I realized, oh, Xbox is now distributing all of their games now. Which is interesting. So yeah.
Play in the cloud. It should be
yeah.
a unified experience.
Being able to unlock people from a single device is magic.
It's going to be faster to fun. There's going to be more ways to play, and you are going to be blown away with the size and scale of access that you have to your content and library.
You know, one thing that is true is how much play is important to who we are as humans. And when you hold that in your hand and you can take it with you everywhere, I think there's just something
Games,
beautiful about
get
that.
games.
That's what Ally brings to Xbox players.
It's a nice system. Yeah, it's a very good system, the ROG Xbox Ally X. It's a nice system, honestly, but please, for the love of God, get games. Games that's solely made from for Xbox and so on, so that at least your fans, the Xbox fans, can be like, yo, we have what you call it. We have this game, we have that game. But no, Forza Horizon, I'm assuming Halo Infinite as well. I'm gonna stream soon after this, and I'm going to assume very well that the next game, no, that if I were to look at Halo Infinite on the PlayStation Store, it will be there. Hopefully, I will not find it there. But other than that, like, that's how it is. But it's an alright console. It's an alright console. I do see a potential of it. But the question is, does it have what it takes to beat the Nintendo Switch 2? Which is something I really want. I could champion this. I can champion this, yes. But like I said, Xbox needs to bring games in. But yeah. Yeah, so I champion this. So even with this comment, it says, guess I'll buy this instead of the Switch 2. Yeah, I agree. So as a PS5 user, this actually interests me. PS5, you better bring PlayStation. You better bring your, you better revive your PlayStation Portable series. So all games in one Xbox, Xbox PC, PS, and so on. I really don't understand that business model. So using a Switch so using a Switch emulator on the oh god. Oh god. Oh wow, this is amazing. Oh, that's top 10 comment. Nah, it needs to have more likes, but hey, I'm liking it. This is too funny. So 24 gigs of RAM. So you can have 16 gigabyte for the system and another 8 gigabyte of VRAM. Very smart setup. I'm not sure if it's like 8 gigabytes of VRAM. I'm gonna have to look into that in detail, but let's hope not. Otherwise, they'll be doing exactly what Nvidia is doing, and it's, oh my god. That's all I'm gonna say. They cannot let go of 8 gigabyte of VRAM, just the same way as Apple once could not let go of 8 megapixel camera. Same with them, but hopefully in this new Xbox handheld game console, it's not gonna feature 8 gigabyte of VRAM. And also, so a few years ago, she talked about this in an interview, and people were like, nah, she's crazy. She just joined Xbox. What should she know about the future? And ever since I've been looking at producing library, portable devices on its own OS. I feel like it needs to have, it has character, but this Xbox handheld console needs to have some sort of identity. Not just making a special game specialized for the handheld console for the Xbox, but make it so that it has both character and identity. And you can, when I also mean by identity, you can also start by making the, what you call it, a very own operating system for it. That'll be cool. That'll be a start. You can also, yes, you can implement Xbox Game Pass in there, but I feel like you need to make something that is so unique. Design alone is fine. Design alone is sick, but I feel like they just need to add a bit more of that, if you know what I mean. But yeah, last comment. So they didn't specifically mention Steam. If they did, so any games from any storefront. Yeah, I did talk about this as well. So that implies Epic, GOG, etc. Right? Question mark. Needs to be answered. And Xbox keeps pushing. I'm gonna have to go in a bit closer. So Xbox keeps pushing for that Play Anywhere. I hope to be able to play all my Xbox games on the go. Yes, that'll be absolutely guaranteed. Not even in my opinion, actually. It's just guaranteed. You'll be able to do that. So games on the go, but also have Steam will fill in that gap. I don't know if this launches, which it will. I don't know how Steam will be able to react to this. I do not know. But I want to be optimistic. If both companies can say, okay, you can have this, we have our own operating systems, whilst having selected of PC platforms and so on and so forth, great. But other than that, like, you can't, like, you're using the Xbox handheld and you're using Steam, and then Steam can also use Xbox as well. In my opinion, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, sure, it does give a lot of freedom to the gamers, fair enough, that I can agree, but you can do that on the PC anyways. But of course, when thinking about it, PCs are expensive, and not everybody can afford a PC. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. But anyways, that is all I have to say. Don't know why I said but that's all I have to say with this reaction. It's not bad, and I hope to see more of this coming soon, and the price tag to be low. Please make the price tag lower, for the love of God. Please, 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 please. Make the price tag lower. Am I convinced of buying this console? No. Nah, I'm just gonna focus on my PC, my PC and PlayStation 5, which I'm about to stream soon. I'm going to stream Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, and I'll be sort of debating myself whether if I should do it in proud mode or in standard mode and so on. Proud mode, actually. I've gotten quite far with proud mode, so you know what, probably. Oh, no. Proud mode, not easy mode. Forget that. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'm your host, Official Advocate for 5, and I will see you later. Bye.